If you are having a hard time fixing your anterior pelvic tilt, I'm going to give you some lifestyle changes that I wish that I would have learned earlier. What's up guys? Josh from Upright Health, where we help you think right, move right, and feel right. Right now, your body is going into anterior pelvic tilt too often. Now, corrective exercises like glute bridges and hip flexor stretching can help correct that posture, but it's extremely important that we get to the root cause of why your body is going into this pattern too often. So in this video, we are going to show you some lifestyle changes that can help your body move back into alignment to find a more neutral position. Generally, what puts people into anterior pelvic tilt or any posture is a lack of movement and or a lack of body awareness. So let's make you aware of the things that are putting you into anterior pelvic tilt and show you lifestyle changes that can help fix it. One of the main culprits of anterior pelvic tilt is sitting. It doesn't matter how you sit. When you sit, we're really just shutting off the core and the butt. Sometimes we try to correct our posture sitting up straight. All this does is add a bunch of extension to our lower spine and anterior pelvic tilt. And even if I try to tuck my tailbone here, I'm still just sitting in this hip flex position, getting these hip flexors nice and stiff. One easy way to correct this is to sit on the ground. There's no one perfect sitting position that's going to correct your anterior pelvic tilt. It's more about moving through different positions and not being supported by a chair. So we bring our workstation down and we can find different positions to sit in while I'm doing my work, watching TV, whatever type of entertainment or work you have going on. So if you're thinking, what's the difference? You're still sitting. Well, when I'm sitting on the ground, I don't have any support. So now my core has to turn on, and also my hips are moving through different ranges of motion. When you're in a chair, you're just locked in a 90-degree hip flex position. Here, when I'm sitting cross-legged, my hips are open, I'm getting some external rotation, and I can do different positions to work on different types of rotation and different types of positions to open the hips in different ways. Another very important lifestyle change that you can make to help fix your anterior pelvic tilt is to start sitting in a squat. Now, the squat can have a lot of good benefits for your body, including increased range of motion of your ankles and your hips. Now, the feet and the ankles play a big part in the alignment of your body. If this is really challenging for you to do because you've spent a lot of your life not doing it, one thing that you can do is just elevate your heels by sticking a book or something like this, a pad underneath the heels. And for a lot of people, this will help them get down deeper into their squat. We don't need to do reps here. This isn't about necessarily strengthening or strength training anything. This is about just letting your body naturally sit in a position that can be very, very helpful for restoring all the mobility that your body should already have. So if you haven't already noticed, I've been doing all of this barefoot, not wearing my favorite shoes to go clubbing in. It's not just high-heeled shoes. Most shoes out there have very cushioned soles with thick pads, and a lot of them have elevated heels. What this essentially does is it makes your feet turn off and not have to work. Why does this matter to you? Well, the feet and the ankles are very connected to the hips. So the more that your feet and ankles become weak and lose mobility, of course the hips and the spine are going to follow. So to get started, try to go barefoot more. Also, try to get yourself out of thick, cushiony shoes. For more information on going barefoot and transitioning into more minimalist shoes, check out the description box. So if you spend most of your days driving to work, sitting at your computer at work, coming home, sitting down to eat dinner, sitting down to watch TV, and then you throw a few corrective exercises on top of that, most likely you're not gonna fix your posture. You need to implement some lifestyle changes like we talked about in this video. Change up your sitting position, sit in a squat more, get yourself barefoot. So if you're looking for exercises and stretches to accompany these lifestyle changes, we have free exclusive videos on fixing anterior pelvic tilt, link in the description. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are implementing some of these changes in your life, please let us know how it's going. Subscribe to Upright Health, and remember that pain sucks, life shouldn't. Also, let us know if you are doing or and not wearing my favorite clubbing shoes.